Opportunity is knocking, the opportunity to be financially successful. But do you have the right keys to open the door? Jim Lineweaver is here to be our locksmith and help us unlock the mysteries to financial success. Jim is a certified financial planner professional with the Lineweaver Financial Group. So welcome back to the show.
Thanks. I should have brought my skeleton key, I guess.
Oh, that would have been good.
Open all those locks, yeah.
Or Mr. Jingling's keys that he always had.
There you go.
So does financial success really mean that you've got more money than you know what to do with?
Well, that's one definition, and wouldn't we all love to be in that category? But for a lot of people, it really comes down to, are you controlling your money, or is your money controlling you? So the opposite of financial freedom are people that may not be able to, take the vacations they want to do, or travel and do those things, or have, we can live in paycheck to paycheck, or might even have a hard time making their health care bills on a monthly basis. So financial freedom really means a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
Okay, well, let's key in on the steps we need to take. So the first thing, I guess, is research, right? It
is. This is where you really got to look at several key factors, because it's not only just savings, but you also have to look at your investing. You also have to look how you're handling your debt and things along that nature, and budgeting. So there's a lot of factors that go into this successful rate of, financial freedom.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of those keys. First, let's go into investing. What do we need to know?
Well, this is a complicated subject, because a lot of times, there's so many different opportunities out there. So we actually recommend you see a certified financial planning professional, a CFP. They've usually done the research, make sure they're independent, both on the insurance and the security side, so they're really not biased one way or the other. But it does take a tremendous amount of research, but also the internet is just not the answer, because there's a lot of misinformation out there too.
Oh, so make sure. All true?
Yeah, imagine that, right? Not the key to everything, but in any event, try to seek some good help out there, and it's available at your fingertips if you need it.
Okay, and one of the key things that you seemed to say was important was budgeting. We need to live within our means, but maybe even below our means?
Yeah. So
what does that mean?
Yeah, well, a lot of people, unfortunately, push the envelope too much, or if they have some extra money sitting in the savings account or checking, I got to go spend it. Well, the thing is, you always have to learn to pay yourself first, and the sooner you can grasp that concept, the better off you're going to be down the road, and also looking at needs versus wants. But if people want a good place to start, they can go to our website at lineweaver.net. We have a budget sheet for them and can help put some things in perspective. But the main thing is that, let's say you're out trying to go buy a house and the bank approves you for a $250,000 loan. You don't have to go get a $250,000 house, because then furniture and everything else is going to be on top of that. Maybe you can find something for below $200,000 and stay below your means and have some nice extra cash flow on a monthly basis.
Okay. You've touched on investing, savings, budgeting. How about debt? I mean, my guess is that we shouldn't have any. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, you can go paint your front door red, I guess, if your house is paid off, But needless to say, there's good debt and there's bad debt. We're in such a low interest rate environment, and if you can use some instruments where you can get that debt tax deductible, then why not take advantage of it? Because we're not going to see these low rates again in our lifetime. So if, credit card debt's obviously bad. Unsecured loans, can't deduct the interest, bad. Anything over like a 5% interest rate right now, even if you can't deduct it, bad, try to refinance it. So good debt, bad debt, but good debt can be used as a leverage to, over time, after you pay it off, dramatically increase your net worth if it's done correctly.
All right. And you mentioned credit score is something that you might want to take a look at.
Well, this is where the debt, if you get out of control, you got to make sure your credit scores are in line. So everybody
you need the good debt, which is also key to how well you're doing on paying maybe the old bad debt. So.
Exactly, right. So check your credit scores on a regular basis. Everybody has access to them. You can get a free report a couple times a year. You can actually go through Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. The numbers are on the screen. But I encourage at least every 3 to 4 years, check your credit report to make sure nothing popped up that shouldn't really be there.
And then you can fix it if it is. So there's a lot of information you covered here today, but I understand you've got complimentary seminars coming up that can help our viewers.
We do. We're going to go in a lot more depth than we were able to do on the show today. So we have one coming up actually on October 25th at 6 p.m. in our Valley View office. Another one Thursday, October 27th at 1 p.m. They do fill up fast, but they are free to your viewers. If they call in quickly, they should be able to reserve a seat for it.
All right. Sounds good. Remember Jim's first key to financial success? Research? His complimentary seminar is a great place to start. Or give him a call. The number's next. My thanks to Jim for keying in on these important financial factors.
For more information, call the Lineweaver Financial Group at 1-888-313-4009 or click to www.lineweaver.net.